Alright, so I'm here with your Raw review. I'm sorry it's a little late, but, I had a lot of shit going on. I had my first day of classes today, which is always fun, so I was getting ready for that and shit. So let me just get right into the review. So we have Kurt Angle and The Miz coming out to cut a promo. Everything, I feel like everything in this company is short. So this was like a 3-minute promo, literally a 3-minute fucking promo. You notice the best shit they do is things that are like 10, 15, 20 minutes long. It's not the 3-minute segments, the 5-minute matches that are good. So I don't know why they feel like they're so rushed to fit in all these segments on a 3-hour show. You have 3 fucking hours. The 3-hour thing is a terrible format. It's hard to watch 3 fucking hours of bullshit per week. But if you're going to have a 3-hour show, you might as well have, legitimate segments that are longer than 2 minutes long. So this promo just sucked. It led to a battle royal to determine a number 1 contender for Miz's title, which was stupid. I hate battle royals. They're the dumbest thing ever. It's 20 guys punching each other for 20 minutes. That's all it is. And nobody can do anything because it's just clotheslines. What am I supposed to watch 20 people wrestle at a time? You can't keep. It's just a giant clusterfuck. It reminds me of those fucking crowded ass bounce houses. You're at like a children's birthday party. It's like a big clusterfuck. It's so crowded. So Jeff Hardy wins the battle royal. Bray Wyatt shows up out of darkness again. The match was 12 minutes and 55 seconds long. Terrible. I fucking hated it. Boring. Like I said, I can only watch people clothesline each other and punch each other for so long. Then we have Enzo cutting a promo. Just ridiculous. This whole Enzo, making Enzo look like a pussy. First off, you have Big Show fighting Enzo's battles for him, and then he comes out and he complains about being bullied. Oh my god, he sounds like a fucking freshman in high school complaining about being bullied. What do you fucking expect, you dumb fuck? This is wrestling. He does not know how to cut a promo. Like when these two split, I'd figure Enzo would be much better at promos, but it's really the other way around. Now, granted, it's kind of hard to cut. It's harder to cut a promo as a baby face, but he's not funny with his stupid little jokes. How he runs around and dances like a fucking idiot. Big Cass is much better than him on the mic, at least now. Like I said, whether you're a face or a heel can determine whether you cut a good promo or not. But I hate his fucking character. It's so fucking annoying. So then apparently now you have Enzo in the jobber division. The cruiserweight division. Sorry about that, guys. I mixed up some words there. But you have Enzo defeating I forgot who I wrote down the wrong. I wrote Enzo defeats Big Cass, but obviously he didn't. Did he? He defeated somebody. I forgot who it was, but it was only a 2-minute and 55-second match. I gave it 0 out of 5 stars. Really, this is what I'm talking about. 3-minute match. Then we have Heyman cutting a promo. And this is just ridiculous too. You have Heyman coming out there. He did the same thing the week before too. He recaps what Brock Lesnar did at SummerSlam. Oh, he was put through 2 tables and then he got up and then he won. Yeah, I know, dumbass. I watched the motherfucking show. I know what happened. Everybody watching knows what happened. So you don't have to. Hey, creative team, you don't have to recap what happened 2 weeks in a row because I fucking watched it. I paid my $9.99. Fuck. So that's his whole promo, pretty much. And then Brock says, "Suplex City, bitch," at the end. I'm not. That's not an acceptable promo. I'm sorry. So, and you had no Strowman coming out, and it was also a short segment. Again. Then we have Cesaro defeating Rollins. Not that good of a match. 7 minutes and 15 seconds long. I gave it 1 star out of 5. Nothing impressive here. And then, of course, your 50-50 booking, which WWE always does. Then you have Ambrose coming back and defeating Sheamus in a mediocre match as well. And again, 7 minutes and 15 seconds long. I gave this one 2 out of 5 stars. See, you might as well have just had a good 15-minute match instead of having 2 separate 7-minute matches. Then you have Emma defeating Mickie James in a terrible, pointless Divas match that went 1 minute and 45 seconds. I gave it, guess? Yeah, what do you think I gave it? 0 out of 5 stars. Then you have Reigns and Cena cutting a promo. See what happens when you actually give a segment a lot of time, a legitimate amount of time. Now, this is probably a 15 or 20 minute segment here, and it was really good. Very good segment here. I even got to give it to Reigns. He did all right here. I mean, it was mostly Cena doing the talking and the entertainment, but you know, Reigns did a little bit of talking, a little bit more than his average of 2 minutes on the mic there, and it was a real fucking promo. Like, I really enjoyed it. The only thing I found funny is, like, you have both of them accusing each other of, like, getting, you know, all these opportunities and shit. They're like, Reigns is like, no, you've gotten all the opportunities, Cena. You're the one who's sucking Vince McMahon's cock. And then Cena's like, no, you're the one who's sucking Vince McMahon's cock. When both of them are the ones who are getting undeserved opportunities, pretty much. And Reigns even more so, because at least Cena, when Cena's serious, he cuts a good promo. When he acts like a 9-year-old, it's just a fucking clusterfuck. Reigns, on the other hand, really has no talent whatsoever and has no business being in the main event or in this company. It's not WWE's fault that he sucks. It's Reigns' fault that he sucks. He really has no talent. Cena, if he was used differently, might be better, but he's not. But this was actually a real promo. You know, it talked about, you know, the wrongdoings of the creative team and how Reigns is pushed wrongly and how nobody likes him and how he doesn't know how to cut a promo. Cena even said that. So this was a really good promo. It wasn't the typical, oh, I'm going to kick your ass because you suck. No, I mean, it was actually a good fucking promo here. And like I said, you know, people always say Cena sucks, Cena sucks. But this proves that Cena can actually cut a good fucking promo when he's not acting like a child. Then we have, now this is what I don't like. You have a good promo because Cena actually has talent and knows how to cut a promo. And then, of course, the creative team fucks everything up. So after these two guys just went at it and destroyed each other, they put them in a fucking tag match together. They did the same thing last week. They had them cut a promo, and then they put them in a fucking tag match together. You can't do that. And they didn't stab each other in the back in this tag match either. So why would you do that? You have Reigns and Cena defeating Gallows and Anderson. I give it a 0 out of 5 stars. You can't put two people together in a fucking brutal ass promo and have them destroy each other on the mic and go, you know, at it. You can't have them go apeshit at each other on the mic and then put them in a tag match and have them work together. So I gave that match 0 out of 5 stars. Just made no sense. And then you have Elias Sampson coming out to sing a song about Memphis. And then Heath Slater comes out as this guy apparently named, hold on, let me get the name here. Pelvis Wesley. I mean, who the fuck thinks of this shit? I mean, who the fuck is on the creative team thinking, oh, what are we going to do with Elias Sampson? Oh, we're going to have some guy called Pelvis Wesley, Heath Slater dressed up as Elvis, come out and confront him. Yeah, that's a great idea. Fuck. It's like, whoever came up with that, such a dumbass. So that was dumb as fuck. I mean, when the creative team's actually working and thinking of angles and shit to do, this is the shit they come up with. It's like, Jesus. You could have a fucking monkey book the matches and do better shit than this. And then you have, the main event, which is Bliss defeating Sasha Banks. Really don't understand why they gave Alexa Bliss the title back after she just lost it. Again, what I'm talking about is when you take the title away for somebody who's had the title for a decent amount of time, you know, you want to make it a memorable moment. So they take it away from her at SummerSlam, and it's not really a memorable moment because that Sasha Banks took the place of Bayley, and they really only had a week or two to build up to that match at SummerSlam. So I really disagree with them taking away the belt from Alexa Bliss at that moment. I didn't think it was the right moment. But then they give it right back to her. Like, what the fuck's the point of that? See, two separate title reigns. Let's say you have 2 title reigns of 3 months. It's not as prestigious as having 1 title reign of 6 months. So I don't understand why they take the belt away from her and then give it right back. It does nothing for the title. It does nothing for the feud. It does nothing to build anybody up. It's totally pointless. Might as well just kept the belt on her and then took it away from her at a legitimate time. Now, let's say she loses it in a month. That's not going to be as important or prestigious as her. Let's say they kept it on her, and it would have been like a 6-month title reign, and she lost it. It's not as special of a moment. And this match wasn't like that long for a title change. It was 10 minutes and 35 seconds. It was an all right match. I thought it could have been longer, but I mean it was all right. And then you have Nia Jax coming out at the end, turning on Alexa Bliss. It's whatever. I mean, I'm not a big Nia Jax fan. She's basically 250 pounds of concrete. I mean, she doesn't do much in the ring. There's nobody in the Divas division that could even fucking lift her. I mean, if Sasha Banks tried to lift her, I mean, Sasha Banks' back would just get all broken and fucked up. I mean, nobody could fucking lift her. So you're already limited with the moves you could do. I mean, at least with the Big Show, you have people that could lift them. And same thing with Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman is actually athletic. He could actually jump more than 1 inch off the ground. He actually has a vertical that's over 1 inch. I mean, Nia Jax is pretty fucking unathletic for a big person in this company. So there's not much you could do with her in a match. I mean, Bayley, you can't do finishers on her. I mean, some of them, I guess. Like, you can't do the Bayley to belly on Nia Jax. So I'm not a big fan of her. She's not good on the mic at all. I remember the first time she talked on the mic. I mean, she's supposed to be like a monster heel. She sounded so fucking girly and sounded like a pussy. It was ridiculous. So I'm not a big fan of her. And, they've been building her up for like a year now. Oh, Nia Jax, she's such a monster. She's crushing everybody. But I don't even know if she's been in a one-on-one title match yet. And that's pretty lame, considering that there's only like 4 or 5 divas in this Divas division. So, I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of her. But there you go, people. There's your Raw review.